as standard on all Santi and Avatar suits now.
Okay.
It's a flexible ring, so there's no issues with some people find, especially if you've got bigger hands, that they end up with like a 110 hard ring on their system.
Yeah.
Which some people can find a little bit uncomfortable and get in the way. With the Santi's soft version, it's very flexible because obviously your hand isn't round. So even with big hands, it's quite easy to get in. You can see that this one is fitted with silicone, so you can fit them with latex or silicone seals, and they're incredibly difficult to change. If you have a dive site and you rip it, you just fold the outer protective layer back and take out. It's so difficult.
Oh, wow.
It will take you hours.
And that's the latex version.
This is the silicone one.
Silicone. And does the same principle work on the latex?
Exactly the same. If I change this for a latex one, it's a wonderful system. You just change the seal and then you can pop it back in. Just fit it at the bottom, follow it around.
This video is sponsored by Narked at 90. They are beyond technical. Right now there's an offer on if you go to narkedat90.com and use the BiG Scuba code BiG Scuba 2024.
So, this isn't included in the suit. It's an optional extra.
Yeah.
You can buy it from any dive centre. You can buy the Smart Glove system, which comes in a little round box, which I'll show you shortly. And in that box, you get the rings for the Smart Glove system. So you get this ring and the O-rings that you need for here, not the gloves. So you can fit any of the gloves onto it. These are the Santi gloves, they're very, very good.
Yeah.
So you fit the glove onto there. And on your suit, you take out that inner ring and you change it for this inner ring.
Okay.
Which is on the same principle. So you're just folding it back, take the ring out and fit the Smart Glove ring, which is super simple. And then you have your seal inside. So now your sleeve is on. So if your glove gets flooded for any reason, you've still got a seal, so you're not exposing the suit. Putting it on, you put your glove in, you hook over one side like this.
Simple as that.
It's terribly difficult.
It is. I was
When you're ready to take it off,
I've never used dry gloves, so with your doing, I don't know, sending an SMB up, things like that, something where you want a bit of dexterity. How does it feel? Because I presume you would have another glove underneath to keep your hands warm.
Yep.
And then those over the top. These are quite thick. So do you lose any dexterity in your fingers?
Yeah,
and
for
what
sure.
you
I mean, you lose dexterity, but then you lose dexterity in a wet glove.
You do, with a thick 5mm glove.
Yeah, but dexterity is two things. First of all, it is the actual material that's surrounding it. You lose it because you can't feel. But more importantly, with dexterity, especially in diving, it comes from how cold your hands are.
Yes.
The colder your hands are, the less dexterity you have anyway.
True, yeah.
So with a dry glove, it's like any diving equipment, they take a bit of getting used to. You love diving in a full face mask.
Yeah.
But you didn't love it the first time you had it on.
No.
However, because you're used to diving in a mask and a regulator, so this is normal to me.
Yeah.
The same with going out of a neoprene suit into a membrane suit. There's going to be a period of time where you have to, but then you get used to it.
Yeah.
And you have to have the right size gloves. I mean, these are way too big for you.
Yeah.
But you have the right size gloves, and also the same with the suits. You can change your thermal protection as the temperature changes and the season changes.
Yeah.
So you can have a summer glove in summer. You can even have a heated glove in the winter.
Yeah, I've seen Santi offer a whole
We've got the
heating system, heated gloves.
So you can change what you need, and you just get used to it.
Yeah.
And after a while, you'll find it's
I think you're right, because I've never dived with dry gloves, so it's hard to know what they're like, and I think you can see the benefits, can't you?
Yeah, but obviously we struggle to get our gloves on and off when we're waiting to get in the water, don't we? And something like that where you can just like clip it, just it's so much easier.
The great thing about this whole system is you'll have hardcore divers who I only dive dry gloves all year round, even in the summer. Okay, fine. I don't. I get to a point, if it's 15, 16 degrees in the water and I'm doing a recreational dive, I might not use any gloves at all. Or I want a thin pair of neoprene gloves.
Yeah.
I mean, it's simple.
Yeah.
The problem is with other brands of ring systems, you're stuck with this clunky ring on your suit.
That's the trouble,
entire time.
Yeah.
But now with this, okay, the winter's coming, you take out this one and put this one back in. And now you're back to this.
Yeah, I like that.
It's a really, really smart system. And I think you can see the pedigree.
It's worth going for.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think don't quote me on this, but I think it's somewhere around 80, 85 pounds for the Smart Glove set.
Yeah.
Whether you look at the BZ400 or the Drysuits or all of the facets of real dive of Santi, there is continuity in one thing: the development of the products. And when they come out with a product, this was in development for a long time, because Tomic, the owner, it wasn't right, then it's right. But we know when he brings a product out, Santi brings a product out, it's going to be the best on the market.
Yes. Yeah.
And you can't get this on another suit.
No.
This isn't an open source suit. If somebody wants to, if one of our warranty centres want to buy this part to fit to the suit, they have to give us the suit number, because it's only available on Santi Suit. And it's
it's a good system.
we're very, very proud of it. It's
good
a very
system.
innovative product to put out into the market. So, enough of my waffle. So the ring system, it comes with the SmartSeals system. You can have other brands if you want. If people really want them, they can have them. Most 99% of our suits now are just, people are like, yep, SmartSeals, they work. There is seals we'll try on.
Amazing.
We don't need to try or do you want silicone? Because you can have it supplied with silicone wristles.
What are their pros and cons?
It's a good question, actually, Gemma. Well done. I mean, I have silicone on my suit. It only comes in a small and small and large, so there's only two sizes.
There's no give, is there?
There's a lot of give in there. Silicone is very stretchy.
Is there more give in that?
I would say that the latex seal is probably harder wearing. It's easier for you to put your nail through one of these, but then you can change it, so you can have them in a box. Some people these are much harder wearing, I would say, definitely. Some people are actually allergic to latex. That's relatively common. So then they would go for silicone, but quite a lot of people are having the silicone seals fitted. I have the silicone seals.
Are they more flexible? In terms of the configuration of like moving your wrists compared to the alternative?
Yeah, I would say I would say that it's probably a little bit more. I mean, again, it's people who are used to diving in latex don't think about it.
Yes, I think so.
Good. As you're having if you were having a latex neck seal, we would now test all the neck seals. All our dealers have all of the sizes, so it would be ordered with the right one. But because you're having a neoprene neck, we don't need to do that. There is one difference as well. You can only use silicone if you've got a ring system. You can't glue silicone to a suit. So that's why you can only have it in the neck if you have a ring fitted to the neck. Sorry, I should have pointed that out.